Welcome to your last PSHE lesson of this year then, or the last video lesson at least, and it is part 2 of getting a good night's sleep. As we started last lesson, we are learning about healthy sleep habits, and that includes thinking about why sleep is important, how it helps us, and how it helps our body physically and mentally. Thinking about what a healthy sleep pattern is and how you can identify if you've got one or not, and what you can do to improve your sleep. Your first activity for today then is building on the work that you set at the end of last lesson, which was to talk to your friends and family about things they do to help them get a good night's sleep. So using their answers and the answers from the quiz we did last week, I would like you to make a list of do's and don'ts that someone could use to help them get a better night's sleep. And if you're struggling to think about what to write, there are some questions at the bottom there. So what should your bedroom be like? What activities should you avoid before sleep? What things should you do? What kind of routines, habits should you get into before going to bed? And what could somebody do if they were struggling to get to sleep? Activity 2 then, this is starting to think about individual people and the things that they might struggle with their sleep. So I would like you to read through the scenarios which are on the separate worksheet attached to show my homework. And for each of the 4 people, Claudia, Benji, Ryan and Shaznay, can you think about what are they doing that's stopping them from getting a good night's sleep? How's that going to make them feel? So what might the consequences be? And what advice could you give them about what they could do differently to help them get a better quality sleep? So now you've had to think about what makes sleep important, how it helps your body, and how you can have the best night's sleep possible. I'd like you to just do a really quick recap of what we've talked about in the last couple of lessons. So I would like you to complete the following sentence. 3 things that help promote good sleep are, 2 benefits of good quality sleep are, and 1 thing I could change about my evening routine to promote better sleep is. So write these down. Take a quick picture of them, send them to your teachers. They would love to see the things that you've come up with. As always, there is some places that you can go to get any more advice, and there's also some further activities. So you've got the 6 weeks holidays coming up, and if you're anything like me, you're not very good at filling all that time that you've got. So coming up is a few different activities you might like to try in that time. If you're looking for more things to do to fill your summer holidays, you could create an advertising campaign to promote healthy sleep, which could be a poster, it could be a slogan to use on social media, or a logo, or even a leaflet. You could write a little sleep diary, a little reflection about how you're finding trying some of these new things. Do they work? Do they help? And you could either write that as like a diary in a book, or you could even do it online as a blog if you wanted to. As always in PSHE, there are plenty of places you can go for further information, advice, or support. So, as always, the Childline website is fantastic for information about how to deal with not getting good night's sleep, how to improve it, and the NHS direct number. So, phoning 111 can be used if you have a non urgent medical problem. So, if you think that you've tried a lot of the things we've talked about, you've tried listening to some relaxing music, you've tried staying off your phone, and it's still not helping you, you think there might be another reason why you're struggling to get to sleep, then always talking to a health professional is the best thing that you can do. I will see you next week for your final lesson, in which I will be asking you what you've thought about PSHE this year.